fuck are you doing with your time and your life? I don't understand how you do not have a fire in your mind that is compelling you to conquer Earth. You got all this time and you're not doing anything with it.
It's so easy to be great nowadays because most people are weak. This is a softening generation. So if you have any mental toughness, any ability, if you have any fraction of self-discipline, the ability to not want to do it but still do it. People have a hard thing understand. I hate to run. And what makes me so crazy, it doesn't anymore, is people go, why do you run if you hate it? What are you talking about? That's life, man. And it wasn't until I changed that mentality that I became somebody.
Be strong and bold. Have no fear or dread of them, because it is the Lord your God who goes with you. If you put a king in a circus, the circus doesn't look like a palace. The king looks like a clown. Your environment matters.
You can study business studies. Fucking business studies. My teacher for business studies looks like a fucking and he drives a Nissan Altima. So what the fuck does he know about business?
Isaiah 6:8. Then I heard the voice of the Lord say, whom shall I send? And who go for us? Then I said, here am I. Send me.
Why would I do what every other person is doing if I want a different outcome than everyone else has?
If you want to be extraordinary, first you have to be disgusted with your current situation. And once you're disgusted with your current situation, you must commit to change.
And I want to see you develop into the 2.0 version of yourself. And that only happens when you are ready to let go of living like an average human and start living like a savage who deserves success, abundance, happiness, security, prosperity, legacy, meaning, fulfillment, significance, purpose. Doesn't that sound fucking sexy?
If you want to live an extraordinary life, you must be willing to do extraordinary things.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not learn from your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. All things are possible for those who believe.
After everything I've done for you, you gonna sit there with a life raft and watch me fucking drown? After everything I've done for you, after always having your back, why wipe me out?
After everything I fucking did for you, you ain't gonna fucking talk to me. You did this to me. You ended my fucking life. And Teddy should have blown your fucking head off.
I'm free. Free from all of it. My fucking right.
The number one thing that you can do as a man is just to get your life in order. Just be the strongest, most honorable, best version of yourself. Don't be a bad person. Be a good person. Tell the truth. Be honorable. Protect the people that you care about. Be polite to everybody. Make as much money as you can. Go to the gym. Get in good shape. Find other guys who are on the same mission as you. That's what you need to do.
The only way is through.
I've trained 99% of my life alone. No one pat me on the back. I did all of the work alone.
Loneliness is a kind of tax we have to pay to atone for a certain complexity of mind.
When you train alone, and I lived alone for so many years in this misery, and you're able to get out by yourself, I can take myself to such a level of real passion and purpose.
Success is a lonely journey. That's just a reality. And most people are not going to understand why you're so driven, why you're so obsessed. And if you try and make them understand, you're going to end up frustrated. Go on the journey by yourself. It is the best journey, man. Leveling up, making more money, losing weight, getting fit, becoming the best version of yourself is the fucking most awesomest journey you will ever go on. But it's a journey that you will probably go on by yourself.
Okay. You were there. You know this. There was no one there to pick up the rucksack, to pick up the boat, to pick up the log, to go in there. It was you. It was you. There was no pat on the fucking back at 300, at 275, at 250, at 220. No, that was you.
Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you.
Study hard, you can be a doctor. Go study medicine. Study, study, study. Give up your whole life in school. Then you get to be a doctor. You can't even buy a motherfucking sports car.
Feeling trapped in the digital matrix? Under surveillance by evil agents ready to exploit your every move? It's time to transcend the ordinary with NordVPN. NordVPN is your key to a global network. With a single click, connect to any part of the world, bypass restrictions, and move your money with unparalleled speed. Outsmart those agents and command your digital presence like a man. Embrace your digital sovereignty, evade surveillance. Ready to take control? Visit the link below and seize your 30-day risk-free trial. NordVPN. Escape the matrix. Be a man.
I was born with something inside me that refuses to settle for average, and I am grateful for it. I am a warrior, a destroyer, a pure force. All I desire is the sheer glory of victory. Mercy is for the weak. Surrender is for those who lack conviction. I am coming for this world, and all it has to offer. Nothing will stop me. I care for nothing more than to see my name carved in history, and for the world to bow before greatness. I am coming for it all. Do not judge, or you too will be judged.
The person you have to spend the most time listening to in your life is yourself. Try not to lose their respect.
One thing I did wrong in my life was I tried for so many years to please people. And I did it at the expense of myself. I was leaving a lot in the tank, and when you do that, you stop living. But the person in your life is happy as fuck, because you're giving them everything they want. They have their life is full, but you feel empty.
Self-respect and self-esteem, I think, largely comes from having faith in your own word. So if you were to treat yourself like a friend you are responsible for helping, which is Peterson's advice, right? Let's say that every time you invited a friend out for lunch, they turned up late or didn't turn up at all, they didn't text back, they just kept not holding to their word. After a while, you wouldn't believe in them, you wouldn't be friends with them, and you'd stop inviting them out to lunch. You are that friend to yourself.
Make sure you hold accountability to yourself. Be true to yourself. Love yourself. Don't be that man for that other man. Be the man for yourself.
It is a man's duty to get rich. This is a very masculine mindset, and I don't expect women to understand this, but it is a man's duty to conquer. This is what men did. We conquered the world. Why did we join armies and risk getting shot at and get our legs blown off? To conquer. That's the whole point of making money, is to conquer. I don't need any more money. What I want is more power and more influence, and that costs money.
Work hard and become a leader. Be lazy and become a slave.